never seen this much destruction this far inland. And we do have some issues that are down south that are right on the coast. Those areas were just totally wiped out. We have subdivisions that are totally gone. But you know, as we got out, the first 2 days, you could not drive down a road in our area. It was totally impassable. That was just one obstacle. The biggest obstacle, and still 3 weeks into this, we're still having communication problems. Cell phones are spotty. Email and stuff is back up, but that's been a real challenge to try to manage the storm with no communications. I've had to make several trips to our statewide in Baton Rouge, and they have been great. You know, I'd get over there, let them, you know, make the calls for us, and they've done a wonderful job.
When I got here, it was dark, of course. It was late that night. The next morning, we went out job sites and look at stuff. I was just absolutely amazed. I've never seen anything like, you know, the damage. Most people would not believe it. At least people from back home. Such widespread damage. It's been incredible.
It's unbelievable devastation. Houses that are down and trees. That's just unbelievable. But I'm just glad we could help out.
Timber, we had like a three-phase we worked for 2 days just cutting the right of way out on some three-phase to get up over there at Mount Herman, and that was bad. I mean, you got 10 guys working on chainsaws for 2 days just to get 5 spans up, and that's bad.
First week and a half was just trying to get our substations, our transmission back up. Actually, the Entergy, which has the major transmission lines running through our system, they were down as well. So it was probably 10 days into it before we even were able to energize one of our stations. Stations down in the Slidell area, which is the lower part of our system down on the coast, actually had one station had about 8 foot of water in it.
Damage here is the worst by far that I've ever seen. I've seen Ivan, I've seen Charlie last year. I saw parts of Francis, and the widespread devastation is unreal. There's poles down on every circuit you go past. As of right now, they've replaced over 3,600 poles, putting up about 150 miles of line a day. They got about 1,800 folks in here.
I was by my dad's house, and I was looking at all the pines and the land over, and stepped out on the porch a couple of times. I heard that wind coming through, and it was like blowing real bad. I kind of eased back in a little bit, and then I seen a couple more trees pop, and then my dad had a big cedar tree out front, and when it came through, some of it did, it just spinning like a top, and just slung it like 30 foot over there, and I was like, this is serious. This is unbelievable. I was still looking on top of the hill of my trailer up there, and I was like, well, it's holding pretty good, pretty good. I also looked again, I see insulation all over the yard. Oh, Lord, something done come loose.
I woke up Saturday morning, and my mom called me on the phone and said, turn on TV, and I was in shock. I was like, here it goes. I sent my family away when it was a 3, and I was about to hunker down and get ready for the storm, you know, and before you know it, I was wishing I could leave too. And when it said 4, I knew I was in trouble, and then 5, I was just looking for anyone on higher ground.
Where'd your family go?
They went to Neshoba County, Mississippi, and they're probably going to live there for about 2 months before they can come back. If I can just find a satellite phone or go to a neighboring parish or something, I don't know. I'd like to call them and find out.
plane flyover yesterday, and it looked okay. There's the plant's high, but all around was flooded.
Yeah.
So our issue is going to be how do we get our trucks back and forth, and then get the green coffee from the river to the plant, and then getting our loop going.
Yeah.
So I don't know how we're going to do that yet.
What the chat sounds. I was just gonna let y'all know it's gonna be weeks.
For here?
Yeah.
Okay.
So y'all probably need to do whatever you need to
Yeah,
do.
we got generators coming in. We're gonna have enough generators to run my whole plant over at Gentilly coming in on GE trucks, but the problem is we need water and things like that.
Everything from the portalets to the cleanup to the garbage dumping to the food.
Have you been out here working the tent city
Yes,
area?
I was here when we made it, and I set up the one in Bush. We had to take down chain link fences and move right away that was blown down, and hook our electricity back up, set poles to set up our gas fueling system, and it's just been a lot of work.
To put up an establishment like this, where we have a place for all these bucket trucks to come in, all the material, a place for us to sleep, showers, it's just, I can't get over how well we've been treated. I just think in something as severe a storm as what you've had, and the mass chaos that follows, to be this well organized, that's pretty amazing.
Conditions were certainly as good as we expected, and perhaps better than what a lot of folks expected. We had good quarters, cool quarters to sleep in. The food was excellent, and quite honestly, all the folks that we've been associated with down here have been quite accommodating. We did fine.
I want to say we're getting close to 80%. everybody's in limbo about Rita coming in, but other than that, we're making good progress, putting plenty of miles of line up. Had to really appreciate the guys that have come in here to assist us during this time. Great bunch of guys. Their managers seem to have some concern about their equipment. We'll probably be pulling some of that equipment back today, but they all assured me that they would be back by Sunday or Monday. There's not one of the guys from Wisconsin that weren't touched in some way by the local people. Very outgoing, very grateful. We're very proud to be down here to do this.
The people, your members, are just amazing. I can't believe how well we've been treated while we're here. We'd be working stringing line, 3-phase lines down on $1 Million Road. Just this morning we finished tying that line in. And the members that would drive by and roll down their windows they're driving and throw out snacks for us and holler out, hey, thank you for coming down, thank you for helping us. And I mean, they don't know us from anywhere. It's an awesome experience to come down and help out some unfortunate people. If it was turned around and situations were reversed, we'd probably want to help too.
There's no way we could have done this, without the co-op help, and they have been unbelievable. I think we're probably with local contractors and things like that, we have probably about 2,000 guys working with all our employees. And, the contractors have been great, but let me tell you, it's just wonderful to see those co-op trucks out here from all over the country. I can't express my gratitude, and it's an emotional thing really to see the help and know that, how it's all one big family.
You're changing people's lives and you're making their lives better. But as was pointed out, the most important thing is to make sure that while you do your job and do it well and do it quickly, do it safely. We're all concerned about that. But again, you're all heroes, and I hope you look at yourself that way and you also understand and appreciate the tremendous contribution you're making not only to this co-op and to this region, but also to the economy of this country. You're having an impact. Thank you very, very much. And I want to thank you on behalf of every co-op all across this nation. Thank you.